Hi, everybody. I want to give you an example of how you will be sharing with your breakout group during our next CPD your video clip. So it comes from a goal that you have chosen, and then you will be sharing the video that matches that goal that you've been working on and share that information out. We've put together some questions to help facilitate how you share that. So I'm going to do an example of that right now so you know how to prepare. Um, so the first question is, why did you choose the goal? Excuse me. So I chose this goal of improving student one-to-one and building foundation for letters and words, so that in order to be able to teach my student how to monitor and search and initiate problem solving with that stronger foundation. I chose this goal because she was having difficulty with one of my students was having difficulty with one-to-one and monitoring for that. She also had some confusions with spatial things. She was also not yet monitoring with her known, and part of that was because she didn't really have a lot of known to monitor with. So that's why I chose that goal. And I wanted to be able to use the information we shared in our CPD in September to help with that. Or October, sorry, the information in October to help with that. So the next question is, where in literacy lessons did you read to help you sort through and get a more firm on how you would work with that information? So I looked in a few different places. I looked in pages 42 and 43, where it talks about building a foundation for a self-extending system. And it talks about how you need to give your child ways to detect for themselves. So I'm thinking about my prompting and the amount of support I give, and how do I give her enough to be able to do that for herself. I also looked on pages 53 to 56, where it was the foundations for establishing that one-to-one. And the part that I pulled from that is what is it that she knows about that hand, eye, and where is she attending? What is she seeing? What is she noticing? Those kinds of things have been on my mind. I looked on pages 59 to 61, where it talks about expanding knowledge of print. She has most of her letters, but I needed to figure out what she was attending to in regards to words. What is that fast access of visual information that is going on? What about her concepts? And I took this from the OS of letter, word, big word, little word, first, last, those kinds of things, because some of that seemed a bit confusing to her. And then 69 to 71 is talking about ways to extend her word bank, her word knowledge. So what you see in the clip then, so that's what I looked back at to help me in my planning forward for her. So what you see in the video is how I really am working to use, and this comes from the conversations we had in our October CPD, how I'm using real contexts of writing and reading to work with that foundational knowledge. I'm not pulling anything from out here. I'm pulling everything that she is learning that's new from the real contexts of reading and writing. Specifically, especially for her monitoring one-to-one. I'm also was looking at considering when to take her finger out. So you will see that she stopped using her finger. I noticed that. That was kind of the first time she had done that. But I'm still balancing that, trying to figure out, is she looking close enough to be able to have her finger out because I know I don't want her to go back to that guessing place that she was using. I want her to definitely be attending because she's starting to build up that bank of words and she's starting to know more about short words, long words, that kind of thing. And then you will see more towards the end of the video clip where I have her reviewing some of the words that she's been reading and writing and that we have learned. And then there's one little piece at the end that isn't really a procedure in text or in literacy lessons, but based on something she did the day before, where she had learned the word like. And when we were reading We Ride, she noticed likes with an S at the end. She said, that's different. It has an S. So I decided to do something with that, show her how we can add on with likes, had her reread it, and then I brought in another known word, mom, and did moms. So that's what you're seeing in regards to my goal. Hopefully this will help you understand what you can do to prepare for your own sharing of your video clip. Thanks. See you soon.